Yeah. Hi, Dr. Bill Capicotto, your favorite minimally invasive spine surgeon. As I've said before, I like to put things into context. A number of weeks ago, one of my spine surgery colleagues posted a reel in regards to how they took care of their back pain and suggested that everybody with back pain should use an inversion machine. And this is a Teeter, T-E-E-T-E-R, inversion table or inversion machine. I've had various forms of inversion boots and inversion tables over the years. I bought my first inversion boots in about 1980 when I was a surgical resident and I had a bit of a backache. So they are not for everybody and they're not for every type of backache. So, however, if you have a backache that feels better with traction, then the inversion table is for you. If you have a backache that doesn't feel better with traction, an inversion machine may actually make your back pain worse. The other issue is that certain people have a very difficult time hanging upside down. Some people, their sinuses fill up or they'll feel swelling in their head, and that's very, very uncomfortable. And then in the more senior group, people say perhaps over 50, 55, some of them will have troubles controlling their blood pressure when they're hung upside down. So one has to be very cautious. My advice would be before you try any type of inversion therapy that perhaps you go to a local sporting goods store. We have a Dick's Sporting Goods in our area, and actually have one of the sales reps get you on a machine and try it. So what we're going to show you is it has a sling which holds you, and then you have to set your height up and you put your feet into the foot pieces and it grabs onto you. It also has a leash on it that will help you to limit the amount that you can actually invert. You just hook that up. Now mine is free form, and I'm going to show that to you now. So you get in and you want to lock in. And it's better if you have shoes and socks on. You try to do this barefoot. Sometimes even with the great padding, it can kind of cut into your feet. Now, this is set up for me, and I'm used to hanging upside down. So if I just lean back, I'll go over. But what happens is if I set it up a little higher, I would use my arms, would help me invert. Now I'm straight upside down. You can come out over here now. Why don't you come right over there?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm hanging straight upside down. And this is great if you have a backache that feels better with traction. Bring the camera right down here. So I can talk to my fans. Yeah. Hi. And so I can actually, now I don't typically hang upside down, or I don't invert much anymore, but there was a time where I could hang upside down for about 20 or 22 minutes. And actually, I've actually fallen asleep doing this before. But if you have that kind of a backache, it will help. My recommendation is to go to a sporting goods store and try one out before you get on it, before you buy it. They cost $400 or $500. And, you know, that's not a whole lot of money for a spine surgeon if they have a backache, but for a lot of people, that's a lot of money to invest, especially if they don't know if it's going to work. So I would try it first, even hanging from a chinning bar or hanging from a joist, an I-beam in your basement. See if that helps your backache. If it does, an inversion table will probably help you. And then when you start to use it, you would use the leash so that it would limit your motion. So maybe you want to just start hanging, 45 degrees or 30 degrees off the vertical, or a little bit more and more and more until you can accept as much as you can tolerate. Like I said, I've been doing this since I was a general surgery resident, my first year of general surgery. So I'm kind of used to hanging upside down. And, there's even times you can even do sit-ups on these things, which I haven't done in a while. But, and you can also twist, and you can manipulate and put traction. You can even have somebody come, if you push this way and somebody can push on your iliac crest, you can actually stretch your back out even more. So I wanted to show that to everybody to give them a little context. Once again, inversion is great if your backache is improved by traction. However, if you've got the type of backache that inversion doesn't help, it can aggravate your backache. So hope to see you soon. The next time I talk to you, hopefully I'll be standing upright. And make sure you follow me on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else. Have a great day.